Hi, Virgo. This is Jess with your September 11th, 2020 general weekly read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Virgo, you're feeling good. Overall, you're feeling good. Happy birthday. It is your birthday month. And it looks like for some of you, although you feel good, your money may be in good standing, like you're feeling pretty solid. There could have been an ending to something, or mentally, if you've been having stress, anxiety, or worry about someone or something, that kind of is coming to an end. It's still bubbling under the surface. And for some of you, everyone's different why you may be feeling a little bit anxious or concerned, and you're keeping that kind of to yourself. But overall, it looks like you feel good. You're pleased at where you are in life. Some of you, I see furloughs ending. You're going back to work. Looks like life is resuming as normal. If you left a job, left a place, left an opportunity, stop working, stop focusing on your business, whatever you have put on hold, put on pause, or stopped, or started doing something completely new, you're going back to it. You're going back to a source of income, a way of making money and doing business that you kind of, sometimes we do that. We lose interest at times, and some of you are picking that back up, and it's almost like you never left. It falls back into place. And not only that, it looks like you're going to be really happy with this thing that you weren't putting as much energy and effort into in the past. And this could be something like you're putting a new spin on it. It's a different way that you do the job, a different department you're working in. There's something new that's going to be added to it, but it feels really fun and fresh, and it makes you happy. Home life looks really great. Some of you, I see either you're putting an offer in for a home, you're starting to make the decision to look for a home, you're putting your property on the market, you are beautifying your home, getting it prepared to show, you're getting prepared to invite people over. It's like preparation and feeling comfortable and feeling settled, right? Some of you could just be getting prepared for the fall months coming. So you're changing things out and getting things done so that you are prepared for the changing months. You're holding off. There's something going on in your home that you're taking a step back from, even though for some of you, it's like, okay, well, I'm ready to get this new home. You can't just yet. I'm ready to put my house on the market. You can't just yet. It's something about wanting to take things further, but you kind of have to wait, and you're fine with that. It gives you some time to formulate the best way to move forward once the doors open. So that looks really good there. Home life looks also very pleasant. If you have people in your home, everyone's pleasant. It feels secure, safe. I'm not going to say the biggest happiness is there. You're taking home life serious and you're thinking long term. And I see a lot of this happening quietly to yourself, but you're good. You're sitting back and saying, I'm pleased. I'm happy. I'm where I need to be right now. And you're not so crazed about the little details. You're probably in a good place when it comes to home life. Next 7 to 10 days. I see for some of you, you could be going into business or starting something new could be coming to you, and it's going to be quite successful. It may have something to do with another female, another male of some sort. Wherever you were having some mental breakdowns and felt a little caged or trapped, that's all starting to ease up, and things are starting to kind of move smoothly and move in the right direction. And it'll seem like everything is coming together. Again, if you have your own business, whatever this is that you're doing, it just literally is almost like night and day, and things just really start to get better and better and better. So this is a great time. It looks like the energies are really great for Virgos, especially coming into your solar return year. So that's really good. Only challenges I see here for some of you is having to reconcile a situation and choosing to do so. It may be you making the first move to reach out to someone, to find out something, and this is personal. This is something that's kind of deep for you, and it concerns you. It kind of stresses you at times. It almost seems like this is separate from what I just talked about. This is a separate problem, a separate issue that really, if it's almost like if you don't take the step, it's not going to be taken. If you don't do something about it, it'll lie dormant, and you probably have been keeping your hands off of it for quite some time. That's the challenge, because it's a decision of do I do something? Do I not? How's this all going to work out? That sort of thing. Love. Single Virgos, you are very alluring right now, especially if you are a female Virgo, and men, you are attracting very alluring, feisty women at this time. You may have a specific woman on your mind in particular. And I feel for some of you, you're out and about. If you're out and about, if you're entertaining, if you're allowing yourself to be entertained, you're in a very fun and flirty sort of way. You're also understanding that you're keeping control of how all of this is going to go. Little do they know, you're staying in control of how much you're going to give, how this is going to work, right? And you really want to just have a good time. You're not taking things too serious. The problem is that the people that around you, the people you're attracting, whether new and even some old, they're holding back. Okay. They're having trust issues. Some people are just really so you're single, and the people that are single that may be in your energy, they could have just been scorned, or however long it's been, they're holding back. Okay. They're holding back. They're not ready to get into anything. And I have to tell you, Virgo singles, this is going to get to you. It could be that there's someone in particular that you have your mind on, and you want to kind of work a situation out, and that's going to be harder than you probably anticipated. It's still going to be difficult. This is going to stress you out. It may be difficult for someone you're getting to know, like they're going through it, and you're really stable and you're good, and this person is like really going through it, and you kind of don't know how to help them. What can I do? What should I do? Probably just leave them be, let them go through whatever they need to go through, and which is what Virgos do anyway. I mean, it's like, I can't fake and be something you want me to be. I'll just let you be. And when you need me, I'll be there. And that's kind of what's going to be happening. But for others of you, you're stressing because you don't want to be single. Yeah, you got the money. Yeah, you have the career. Yeah, your business is going well. But singlehood is like, when am I ever going to get the person I deserve? Someone that I can share this goodness of my life with. When? I feel abundant. I feel happy. Internally, I feel abundant. I'm settled. I'm good. My house is good. My career is good. I'm good. But why can't I meet someone on my level? Why? Right? Why must people play games with me? Or, why do we have to go through, the battle when it just should be easy? So there's that. For some of you singles, that's what you're going to be dealing with. And I don't see, at least right now, anyone just coming in your cipher and it's like, okay, this is a love affair. And at least not for the Virgos that I'm reading for right now. So a couple Virgos look really good, especially in a home life. You look really good. There could be some issues deep down inside with you or someone in your home that you're not really talking about. There also could be plans. Someone's making plans to go on a trip or buy a gift, that sort of thing, that will be a shock. Excuse me, and a surprise. Someone's trying to make up for lost time because they are a workaholic. And I feel like your person may not be so happy. Some of you are just working a little too much, or whatever your focus is on, it's just too much of a focus on that thing. And your person may be very needy at this time, and they may be a bit erratic, right? You could be married, committed, whatever this is, but your person needs a little bit more from you. And if you notice that your person is acting out, that's why. They're acting out because they just want some of your attention. Yep. Be careful, cross watchers. That may not be the best way to get through to your Virgo. Okay. Communication. Even though they're not a Gemini, they're a mercurial sign, and they do need you to communicate. Not everybody walking around with telepathy. I mean, not telepathy. Sorry, guys. Telepathic. Not everybody's telepathic. Not everyone can read, tactics and non-verbals and all of that stuff. So if you want your Virgo to notice you, say something. I do feel for some of you, the problem is, again, passion, desire, that unspoken connectivity that probably was once very potent between the two of you has become a little, now your relationship may have come a little bit routine, dormant. And because of it, again, you almost seem like you're in two separate worlds, if that makes any sense. Some of you could be suspecting that your person is up to no good. Are you suspecting that someone's up to no good? Secretly, somebody's hiding something. It's going to come out. So whoever's hiding anything, be careful, because it's going to come out. It's going to come out. Okay? Somebody whether it is you're going too slow and moving too slow, or somebody is moving too slow, but it's almost to keep the peace, to keep everything down. Especially if it's a Virgo man here or the male here, if he's, taking his time, it is taking his time to win you back, to make everything better, to commit fully, to take things to the next level, whatever this is. It's his way. It's kind of what he needs to do. I feel like somebody is just automatically getting married. And I have to tell you, if this is a third party situation, if there was 3 people, one person is out. They're out. And they may not even realize that they're out until they get the memo, until they, see it online or get it by aware of, they hear it by word of mouth or something like that, that someone is married. They're married. They've gone and just up and gotten married and they're moving on. The problem with this situation is that somebody is there someone here who has up and gotten married, moved on to someone, and now that we have Mars in retrograde, people are trying to make a return. All of the major planets are reversed, so there could be a return. Remember, guys, this is a general. Don't make this your story if it's not. If you're in a pretty good, healthy relationship and you just feel like your person works too much, that doesn't mean that they're cheating. Okay? I feel like if you are a Virgo woman, or the woman here, I'll just say, there could be some suspecting of something, not really sure, but not allowing any of that to get the best of you. You're very confident where you are in your relationship with your person, but there's still this gnawing feeling that you don't know, that someone's keeping secrets, someone's hiding something. I feel like for others of you, you are unaware that somebody has you on their mind heavy, and they'll be approaching you during this Mercury and Mars retrograde. Someone's going to be coming in. I'm not talking about your person. I'm talking about someone else that's been thinking about you heavy. They will be making an appearance back into your life some kind of way. Okay. The innocence here is broken. Or even for some of you, this is a sidebar. Some of you may have issues with children, even in your family dynamic, right? And there's a need to try to work this relationship back to a place where you're both happy and satisfied, where you once have been. Now, I have to tell you, for some of you, and this is for some of you, this is not for all of you, but some of you, I have to say that there is a possible separation, possible divorce coming up for some of you. That's just for some of you. But you probably already see that coming because of probably not feeling like you are really sure about what this person is up to. I see great love, though. Someone loves the other person immensely, and they've made up their mind that this is the person that they're with, or they're in it for the long haul. Right? They're in it for the long haul. And again, this is for another group of you that this person is in it for the long haul. I feel that there's a time of break that some of you may be taking because you need to settle some things. There's some things that are unsettling in this relationship here. You have a mate, for some of you, who is at a crossroads as to what the next steps are going to be as far as taking this relationship to the next level. It could even be talks about moving away, having a wedding, or marrying at a distance, a destination wedding, that type of thing, and just letting everything and everybody go and leaving everything behind in order to just start anew. And if that has been talks that you've had with this person, Virgo, you may be having second thoughts about it. Do you believe it? Is it really going to work? Can this really work? Can this all work? Is it the best thing for you to do? So you have some reservations about just deciding to do something. For some of you, that's getting to know someone and you're now taking a relationship to like, okay, we're committed. I feel that it's healthy for you, new relationship Virgos, starting to move forward with someone. It's a very healthy relationship. For others of you, I feel like your person may not be so happy. And there's a sense of the two of you there's this underlying facade about this relationship that isn't necessarily being spoken about. Okay, you're not talking about what the real truth is and who's unhappy. It's clear that your person is not the happiest. So there's some things that your person may want to get off their chest and let you know. I do feel like that's going to come out. It could be something that they found out, or it can be something that they need to tell you that they've been keeping a secret. So it looks like there's going to be, if some of you haven't already had the talk, there's going to be some form of a talk being had between you and your person. Okay. Somebody's not going to hold back anymore. And somebody may be a little bit too strong in how they, express their opinion or express their truth, tell you their truth. It may be a little bit much to hear, but it is their truth. Somebody's going to tell you exactly how they feel. So in the extended, we're going to look deeper into this relationship. How do they feel about you, the relationship? Where do they want the relationship to go in the future? What challenges do they have? What secrets are they keeping from you? And what will their actions be? We're also going to look at the overall outcome. And also Aries to Pisces, how do they feel about you? So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. For those of you who would like a personal reading, click the link to my website. You can set something up for yourself. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Virgo.